Well, everybody, here it is. The day has come to finally start work on this Heaven and Earth Designs giant, epic diamond painting. So what I'm going to do today in this video is I've got to organize. I have got to get my diamonds out, and I need to put them in the containers. And what doesn't fit in the containers, I need to put into bags that go into another bag. So I know there's a lot of preparation, and then I'm going to have to prep the canvas. So let me get started on that now. All right, here we go. Here are the beads, and this is going to be one heck of a job. So I don't know if I'm going to be fast forwarding through parts of it or if I'm just going to record the whole thing, but all I know is I want to get started on this, and you know you can't get started on a diamond painting until your beads, your diamonds, are set up correctly. So now that I'm ready, it's just a matter of getting my mind wrapped around how many diamonds there really are here. I mean, this is... well, I just better stop talking about it, drink my coffee, and get to work. Okay. So that's one of the reasons why I have a playlist for this, because not everybody's going to be interested in watching really long videos. But for those who are interested to find out exactly how long it takes to get it ready, what's involved in it, all of that, would be interested in watching them. So I'm just going to do one bag at a time, because just to kind of break it up, they're not in any specific order. So let me get my little container here for loose beads. Alright. There we go. See, now this isn't too bad. There's not too many here to deal with. Right? Right? So apparently, I don't know if I busted... Oh, this is coming from that one that I had right here that was opened up, and I kind of thought I saved it. So let me just set these aside here, because I am not taking any chances that I've got too many beads. I'm gonna save every last one that I can, because wouldn't that be a bummer to be all the way to the end of something this gigantic and have missing beads. Okay, so now this is the large one. This is the one that is 113. It's written on the paper. This is the one that's 113 centimeters by 89 centimeters. Hey, Teslin, can you turn that down just a little bit, please? Teslin? Teslin? Turn that down a little bit, please. Thank you. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use these containers since there are many, many, many of them, and I have a second one as well. I have 3 of the giant. Let me take the lids off here. I have to pick it up. So I have this one as well. And I picked this one because it's got some of these larger containers for... I've got to look to see which ones are actually some of the numbers with a lot of... Okay, so... Like 310 has 23 bags, and then 317 has 27, and 413 has 25. So I'll take those, my top 3. Well, that's just the first page, so actually I can look on here. This is my list. Well, this is just the symbols. So let me get it back out, just so I know which ones to put in these larger containers. Maybe I should have started on this bag first, huh? Alright. And I have my phone plugged in, so it shouldn't run out. Move that. So I have 3 extra large containers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 large. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 mediums, and the rest small. So let me get a pen. I'm going to write it on here. So we have, how many did I say? 15 medium? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 15 medium. Large, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And 3 extra large. So we have 35 of 838. That looks like it's going to be the largest. 35. So we're going to put that in an extra large. I think 27 was the next highest because I see some 25s. So 25 will be this one will be we'll put that a large. And then so there's the 27. That is going to be an extra large. And then we have a 25. I don't think there's any more that have more than 25, other than the one I already found. Oh, yeah, there is one more. So we'll put 3835 in an extra large as well. So that's 1, 2, 3. So this other one will be in a large. So I've gotten 2 larges marked so far. Put that on this side. There's 21. That can go be a large. So that's 1, 2, 3 larges so far. Here's a 23. So that's 4. Yeah, this is kind of boring, but sorry, this is what has to be done in order to do some organizing, because I'd hate to pour them in and put a sticker on a smaller one and then have to switch it over to a larger one. So, any more with 20s? 25, 23, yeah, here's a 23, there's a large, so that's 5. Okay. So now let's look for the 19s and lower. Here's one. So that's 6, 7, 8. Room for one more. And that has 18. Are there any other 19s? I don't think so. Just the 18s. Okay, so that's all the large ones taken up. Now let's go with the 15 mediums. Okay, there's more 18s and 17s, so let's do a medium on that one. And that's 1. Let's do this one. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11, 12, 13. So 2 more, and I think let's look for some that I'm down to 14. So there's 12. There's another 12. Looks like that's the next smallest. Yeah, I have 3 of them, so we'll do this one in a medium. We only have 2 left, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and the next 12 will be the 15th one. Okay, let's see if I can find them again. Alright, there we go. So now I know. When I run across, I'll check these numbers off so I know which ones they're going into. Pardon the sip. Okay, first number. 158, and that's going to go into a medium container. Small, medium. Okay, so I'm putting my DMC codes, stickers on these because I want them to be a permanent source. So 158, have not used that sticker yet, amazingly. There's 90 colors here, so I'm sure I'm going to be using up a lot of these stickers. Alright, I was told not to use your fingernails. I don't have much of fingernails, but I will use one of these. Ends of my tweezers to, I'll show you since I was off camera. Just use the end of my tweezers to pop them up. Brand new, they're really stiff. Okay, so I just cleared off my desk so that I would have room for this. I mean, I completely cleared it off. I'll show you here. Well, I'll take a picture of it and I'll insert it, show you what I just set up. So that everything on there was either on top of my, it's actually a table from IKEA. Everything that is on this shelf was either on top of this table or under the table. And now I have it all set up next to me to where it's going to be easily accessible. And I have the entire table, other than the tripod and my lamp and my computer, available for my Heaven and Earth design, diamond painting. So let me move these over to the right so that I have room. Now what I'm going to do, because this has happened and I know it will happen again, when I'm pouring beads, I end up doing something where they spill. So I'm going to put one of my lids down here to catch anything that gets loose. Now, I am going to do the method where I pour them into a tray and then pour them into the container. Actually, no, I don't need to, because these openings are really large. So, just, speak of the devil. I was just trying to separate the two. Oh, so lucky. Okay, let me bring my garbage can over here. It's not far, but this makes it a lot more convenient. All right. Getting started really well. I don't think any got in my lap. If they did, they're not coming back. All right, let's see if I can pour these in. Yeah, this makes it easier. Just go like this. Oh, static. Oh my gosh. You should see how these beads are just jumping from the static. Oh, man. And I do not have any dryer sheets. I haven't been using them. So I didn't think I was going to have an issue with it. But, oh my gosh, I can feel it. Oh, man. Even having this lid maybe isn't the best. Oh, I do not want to lose beads. First package opened. At this rate, I'm never going to get this thing started. Oh boy. There we go. Here, I'm going to just pause this so it's not super long while I clean this up. Okay, I've decided I'm just going to keep this paper on here. That'll be much easier to transfer if I do spill. Okay, I should have started on that color that has the loose beads. These packages are so thin. Okay, so there's 2 packs. This way I know how many will fit into these medium canisters. Oh, I brought down the scissors just in case. Okay, that's 3. That's 4. Okay, so I get interrupted a lot because it's Sunday, Father's Day, and my husband is off work. He wants to stay home and get a pizza and watch wrestling tonight. That's what he wants to do for Father's Day. That's fine with me. So this is, I lost count, but I have, yeah, it's 5. So I threw a couple away. Oh, well, we'll know when I do the next one. just cut these because I know it was an option. I just didn't want to. See, from now on, when I get a shipment, I am putting them all into my own baggies. And I just didn't start doing that. I started doing it too kind of late. So, that's why there's so much preparation. If you prepare yours when you get it and put them all into the little baggies, or if you plan to do it right away, you know, that's even better. It's just that I had so many other things I had to take care of first. So yeah, I think this one had 14 in it. Yep. So there is 5 in here already that I couldn't get to it right away. So, but I'm itching to start it, and I can't. I mean, I could, but then I'd have my entire table taken up by the canvas, and I wouldn't be able to put any drills on it, but maybe one at a time. I mean, very limited with when you don't have your diamonds in containers or baggies, whatever your choice of storage is. What would be amazing is if these all fit into these containers, this one container. That would be just, wow. Now this is garbage, so I'm throwing that one away. It was a piece of diamond that looked like a diamond, but it wasn't. Well, let's see if we can get 5 more to fit in here. What are your bets? Do you think they'll fit? Oh, you can't see how far up it's coming on the side. I don't want to fill it up too much further than this because... Alright, you can see the side of it. It's really a dark color, so it's kind of hard to see. Yeah, you can't even see how far back it goes, but yeah, it's actually not in, it's not in a position where I can put it sideways and you see, because you have to be facing. Let's do at least one more. That way I know I can get all 3 of those baggies into a small storage bag. Oh, there was a intruder. Get that puppy out. It doesn't bury itself too far down. Gotcha. There we go. Alright, let's call this one good. So there was 14. So we can fit 11 of them in here comfortably. I will be putting them in numerical order. That's what's great about these Elizabeth Ward stacking these containers, is that they're interchangeable. You can move them all around the tray. Okay, so 158 has been stored. Well, halfway stored. I marked it off too soon because now I'm going to need to put them in a baggie. And here is, I need a different pin for this because I don't know if that smears or not. Use my Sharpie. And this is, oh, what am I going to call it? Fairy Bubbles. That's the name of it. So FB, and this is color number 158. Alright. That can go on this bag. That's where I need the tray. So now I'll pour them all into this tray. That's what I should do, is do it over the tray when I'm, in case I drop. Boy, that's a great idea. Why didn't I think of that before? Because it takes me a while to come up with a good plan on certain things. And this is one of the things where I'm the type of person where when I want to do a big project, I need to have it planned out for the most part, the whole thing, before I start. And sometimes that requires me to do other things ahead of time. Like with this project, I knew I needed my table free. I needed this whole work area available for this project. So I've had this storage that I showed you. Well, actually, I think I'll put the picture of it right here. But I bought this about a year ago, and it was supposed to be for my yarn, because I have so much yarn and material for quilting that I needed it for storage for all that, because I've got a lot of stuff in totes right now. But it never got put together, and then I discovered diamond painting. And originally this storage thing was going to sit on top of this table here. And this table wasn't really being used for anything except for storage. I'd get new materials or whatever, and I would stick them on top of the table, and there they'd sit and pile up and pile up and pile up. And then I bought the storage, the shelves, and they needed to be put together, and I didn't think I could do it by myself. Nobody wanted to help me. There's no motivation. So it sat in the box for a very long time until today. And now it is put together and being used. And I got my first number done. Yay! Boy, all that for one number. All right, let's pick 413 next. Now that one goes into a large container, which we have right here. Let's find the sticker. Oh, that goes in. I'll put it. I found a bead. Ooh. That's what I love about these containers being so sturdy. Oh yeah, now I remember why I don't want to fill these up too full, because when you go to open them, just like the Harbor Freight boxes, they can get in the hinges there and then end up spilling, and we really don't want that to happen. Okay, so 413, I do not have one. So I'm going to open up the new package, and I will place a link for you down below where you where to get these. I mean, there's 640 stickers in them. And not only does it have the numbers, but it also has blank spots at the end, so you can write your own on here, which I have done. I'm just not wanting to do that with these containers because I want them to have the original sticker. I don't know why it's so important to me. It's just is. So there you go. This is the whole list of the DMC colors. Now, the reason I have so many is because I have almost a full container full of the Elizabeth Ward storage systems of rounds already. So 413. So I needed to get more to make up for, because I mainly do square, and so I knew I needed more extras. Okay, so I'm going to start off by putting all these extras that I had leak out of the package into here. I guess this is kind of a drill with me because it's I'm not actually drilling, but I'm preparing to. So I will actually call, I guess I'm going to be calling this a drill with me, which you probably already know because you read the title. Ah, another blue one. I don't know where they're coming from. I thought I got them all. See, that's what happened. They came out as I was opening it because I didn't tap it and it's really full. And I didn't open it over this, so I'm just doing really smooth today. Now, get that back in there. There. Hopefully I won't find any more blues. 413s. Let's get started on these. I'm just going to open this one since it's the one that had a hole in it. Got tape on it now. And I just cracked open another one. I got it sitting in the tray. I got smart this time. Okay. I think it was, oh, there it is. I put it in a baggie. Put it in a baggie and then I taped it. It looks like one other one may have been loose. I don't know, because there was still some in that bag. Got some static going on. Probably my fault for using that lid. Alright, that's just garbage. I'm actually surprised because, I mean, look at, can you see the garbage in there? All the loose, like, dust and, oh yeah, like some of these are really poorly cut. Oh yeah, some of these beads are really got bubbles and holes in them. Oh, this is not looking good. And they're jumping. I mean, they're literally jumping from one end of the tray to the other. So I might have to put some dryer sheets in. I don't want to have to do this with every single one of my bags of beads. One of my millions and millions. I mean, literally, I'm thinking there's probably at least 1 million beads in this project. But the quality of these beads needs to be better. I can't use. Here, I see if you can see this. You see that? You see all those bubbles? There's a lot of them in here that look like that. I mean, sometimes when they have like extra pieces of the plastic on the outside edge, I can take these sharp scissors that I have here and just kind of break it off. And yeah, I mean, the time I spend on one little bead sometimes just looks crazy, but like I said, you never know when you're going to run out, and it would just end up being one of those colors that you don't have extra of. Alright, so now that I'm past the holy situation, I think I'll start pouring into here. One thing I have problems with this large tray is it does this. There we go. See, you get two of them in there and they stick together and then it causes a traffic jam. Then I have to take my tweezers and get in there and shove them apart. They just don't want to get along. Like, they don't want to go to work. They were enjoying themselves in their little bags in the factory, having a party, and now they know that they're going to be put to work, and they are acting like they're on strike. Okay, so I'm not going to use this bag again that I have these in, so I'm just going to toss it after I get the beads out, if I can get them out. It's really warm here today. It's supposed to be 90 degrees, and I can feel it. I've got my fan on low, so it's not overpowering in the video, because I've had it on high before, and people have commented that they could hear it. So I guess that wasn't quite ready to not use the tray. I just want to get moving. There's so much to do. I don't know. I might cut this off at like an hour because I couldn't imagine people wanting to just sit here watching me pour beads into containers. What I'll do is I'll put the video. I'll be working on getting that posted while I continue to do this. And if I post it and I'm getting comments saying that people don't mind watching me do this or whatever, then I'll do another one, but I'll probably just do them in 1 hour videos, stop and then restart, because I don't know how long I could sit here doing it, for one thing. And another thing, my phone could get pretty bogged down or full. And another thing is the bandwidth to upload that much videos. That's another thing in question, which I'm already getting warnings that I'm at 60% for the month, and I've been uploading my videos in a lower quality just so that I can upload more videos. I don't know if you can tell the difference in the quality of the video from, you know, my first like 10 or so that I did, but nobody's said anything about how they couldn't see anything, so I'm guessing it's still pretty good. And I use my phone is a Samsung Galaxy Note 8, so it's pretty new, and the video is really, really clear. Not sure what other people think. I rewatch my videos afterwards. I rewatch them while I'm doing the editing process. I watch the whole thing. That's why it takes me a while sometimes to post a video, is because I'll watch it, and that way if I see that I've said something wrong, I've given a wrong number, I can put a little clip in there that corrects it. And if there's something in there that doesn't really need to be in there and is just taking up space, I can pull it out. And then once it's on the website, once it's on my channel on YouTube, I will I don't know why, but I watch it again, because sometimes people will make a comment and I'll have no idea what they were talking about. In fact, I had made a response to somebody, and then somebody else made a response and I didn't know what they were talking about, so I was rewatching the video, and then I realized, oh, I responded to her about, I thought she was talking about something else. So, you know, I fixed my reply to her because she was probably confused as well. It's like, what? What are you talking about? Got another visitor. There you go. I'm getting a lot. There's a lot to fit in here, but this 413, I just can't believe how much trash is in it. It's still, I'm still seeing a lot. Another stack of them. 413 had, this is the 25 bag. I mean, I still have quite a bit of room. I have about a third of the space left in this container, but I'm sure I'm not going to be able to fit the rest in here. There's still a good 10, 3, 6, 11 left. So I've already gotten 14 in there. So this will also give you a good idea as to how much will fit into one of these. I just don't like that every time I see them, I see really, I'm holding on to them too, because someone had, I had done a video, I think it was in my 101 series, as to why you want to keep your beads. I don't know if I just made a comment to somebody or if it was in one of my videos, but this is one of the reasons, because I may run out and I may have to use some of these imperfect beads. And some of them have slight imperfections, like one little bubble hole, but some are so bad I wouldn't use them. And also, it's a good idea to hold on to them so you can show the seller in case you do run out and there's just absolutely no way you will use any of the ones that you put in your container, that you put all your, see, I don't put my garbage in there. I will throw the garbage away. But it might be a good idea if when I'm using it, a certain color, to put aside the garbage and just to show a collection of how much was actually unusable. Having pictures for the seller is always a good thing. Especially if there's that communication barrier, because if they don't understand your words, they can understand your pictures and emojis. Put a big frowny face or angry face next to your tray full of trash, or your beads zoomed in on your beads that have holes and nicks and bubbles in them. Every single bag I'm pulling out has this in it, if not more than that, like crumbs. Okay, so I'm going to stop filling this one. I have 6 left, 7 left, 7. So I was able to fit 18 in here. There's still room. I don't know if I can show you how, yeah, you can see how far from the top it is. I could probably fit more in there, but there's really no point when I'm going to have to start a bag anyway, because there's no way I'm going to fit 7 in here. So put that away. Let me get my sticker. These are like my temporary stickers, or my bag stickers. So I'm not using my good DMC stickers, because, you know, I get 315 of these for $1, and those DMC stickers that are pre-printed cost quite a bit more than that. There we go. I'm going to need a bigger bag for this one. Oh, I'm glad I remembered right now before I got too far into this, because I also want to put the symbols on the container, since I've only done, what, one so far? Okay, so these have a little bit more in it, and I can't fit 7 in one of the small ones, so I moved up a size. Pour all of these into here. Now, my symbols that I'm going to put on the containers, because there are so many of them, they are, I can print off another copy of this, but I'm going to cut this one up. What was I saying? The symbols. Oh, I'm going to put Scotch tape on them. I'm going to tape them on with Scotch tape so they can just be removed, since those are not universal. And I'll do that right after this. I'll cut out the symbol for these 2 colors that I already... But this... I keep talking about it, but this trash is making me sad. I've never seen this much trash in something other than a 310. 413 is the new 310. Because I have this dust, this diamond dust, I guess. I'm going to call it diamond dust. I have this diamond dust all over my table too. Just from with the floaties coming out of the bags. Because they don't make it into the tray. A little bit more, one more. I'm watching the clock too, to make sure I don't go over, because I just don't want to turn people off with long videos that don't give a lot of information. I mean, this gives an experience. It's technically a drill with me, but oh, already a traffic jam. Oh, other people don't seem to have this problem. I think maybe mine isn't as wide as it should be. Because I'm having to... There we go. At least this way I can keep some of the diamond dust behind. Because it's staying back. Oh my gosh, look at all these holes. It's driving me nuts. Like I'm scraping my plate, putting leftovers away. Well, that's exactly what this is leftovers, so. And look at all the garbage. That's just very disappointing. I'm hoping, see, the blue wasn't that bad. I'm just hoping the other colors aren't going to be like this as well. Alright, let me get my symbols. I mean, technically I could cut the number out too, but that's just more than I need to do. I will cut the color. Let's see, I did 413 and 158. Oh, found another blue bead. Jeez, I don't know where they're coming from. I try to push out as much air from these as possible because there's going to be, I'm going to probably have to use the, I don't know. I probably could get away with a gallon, maybe. Since most of the beads will be in the containers. A gallon size bag. I mean, I have 2.5 gallon bags as well. But, I don't know. We'll see. It's not that big a deal. Dollar Tree bags, so 158, 413. I do one at a time so that I don't okay, right here. This is 413. Don't want to lose my place. So I'm going to go ahead and see, that's the color that this is. I don't know why I cut the color out, but it's easier than having to make that extra cut, I guess. On these bigger ones, I guess I could put it right there below it. I just have regular Scotch tape here. I'm not going to get the Scotch tape on my DMC sticker because that's going to stay on here. And when I'm done with this project, if ever, like in 10 years or whatever, I can just take the Scotch tape off. And there we go. Now let's do the one for the 158. Say the second one down. And all my symbols, they will be in black and white, so I have to... One reason it's good to have the color still on here is I know which way the symbol goes, since I just cut it off. So the color needs to be to the left. Like on this it matters, because, I don't know, you'd think that there might be another one with that in the opposite direction, maybe. It could happen. You never know. Better be safe than sorry. That's my motto. One problem though with working with Scotch tape, when you put it on there, the edges don't stay down very well. So when I go around the edge, the corner here, I know it's going to end up sticking up and bugging me. I'll probably cut it off. Okay. Okay, we got 2 colors down. Woohoo! Here we go. 161. Do I have a special one for that one? Yep, medium. And here. My coffee's getting cold. So, I'll let you know a little bit about me, since I guess I've never really done that. Donnie's not my real name, but I've been going by that ever since I can remember. I'm 45. I'll be 46 on November 1st. I live in Oregon. And I have 3 kids that are here on Earth. And I have three angels. One, I was far enough along to where I was actually able to hold her and see her. And her name is Summer Rain. And she would have been, this October, she would have been 14. But my oldest daughter is 25. She'll be 26 in October. And she has a little boy that's going to be 3 in October. So I am a grandmother. I go by Mimi. Mimi is my name to him. I am Mimi. And they live nearby. So, well, about 12 miles. Since we live out in the country, they live about 12 miles from us. And I see them a bit. Not as much as I'd like, but... Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Let me get this. And then my next oldest is Stephanie. My oldest name, her name is Ayla. Ayla, A-Y-L-A. I got her name from Planet the Cave Bear. I heard that name when I was younger from the movie. Yeah, there's a movie. Daryl Hannah plays Ayla. And I love that name since, you know, I was still in high school, I think, when I first heard it, first saw the movie. And I had that name picked out for years. And the kids, my oldest two, their dad, he wasn't too thrilled about it, but after she was born, he, you know, it was not that big a deal. But then Stephanie came along 18 months later. So I had a 1.5-year-old and a newborn. That was fun, I tell ya. So we'll pull 3 of them off of here since there's supposed to be 14. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, because 3 is what I put into the bag last time. Alright, and okay, so Stephanie, she was born in 1994. So she's 24 now, and she turned 24 in April, so that's why I have a 24 and a 25-year-old. Okay, I'm coming up on an hour, so I'm going to just tell you a little bit more. I married my husband, Jim, in on March 10th, 2010. So 3/10/10. No. Oh my gosh. I know he doesn't watch these, so he's never gonna know. March 21st, 2010. And so this year we've been married 8 years. And in 2012, December 16th, Teslin was born. So she'll be 6 in December. She starts kindergarten in September. She's been in preschool for the last 2 years. She's out for the summer, but her summer is only for 3 weeks. Then she goes back. Well, 3 weeks, and then she goes back for, I think, 6 weeks, 5 or 6 weeks, and then she has like a week or 2 off before school starts in the fall. So those are my kids. Ayla doesn't live with me. They have their own place. Stephanie did have her own place, but she moved back in when she went back to school because she couldn't work enough hours to pay rent on her apartment. So I told her she should move back in, and she moved into Teslin's room, and now it's her room basically because Teslin can't get in there and do anything because the room is basically all her stuff. So I'm gonna stop it here. Let me know your opinion on how much of this process you really want to see. If you want to see me do the entire thing, I will keep recording, but I want to get this going, so I'm going to keep doing this process until it's done so that I can actually get started on the canvas. So please, let me know in the comments what you would like to see in this series, if you want to see the whole thing, or if you just want to see the whole thing starting from the actual drilling process. So I will talk to you later. Please be sure to give this a thumbs up and subscribe if you already aren't. And have fun diamond painting, because I'm eventually going to get to that point and do it myself if I can get this organizing done. So take care, everybody. I'll talk to you later.